Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Elvix, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance. I am ready for transport.
Let's go over the point of this operation. Ghaul has called all available Supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are. The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Intruding Vaudois ships! You have trespassed in Hirogen space! This is our space, and this is our array. No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
Board the Hirogen ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Hirogen ship. Are you ready to proceed?
Communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network. We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge. Transporter standing by. Transport complete.
We have the console. There is no way the Vaudouar will allow a Starfleet vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trick with the holo projector. Take one of the ships in my fleet. Send yours away. You can contact it once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination. We'll scuttle the Hirogen ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting. I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthan vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaudouar vessel. It is unlikely the Benthans will give us a chance to explain the situation. They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Attention, Vaudouar vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthan Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
They cannot escape this system.
There is no need to destroy that ship. You may have a quarrel with the Benthans, Elvic. We do not.
I will not let the plan be ruined.
I've jammed the Benthan ship's communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done. No one can know what happened here.
Unacceptable. The Benthans are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthans.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaudouar fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthans must be silenced. I'm pleased to see you can make the difficult decisions. It will be quick.
They did not need to die.
It was for the good of the mission. I would expect a former Borg to understand that logic.
Scanning in progress.
I am impressed by your ability to view things objectively and recognize that unpleasantness is occasionally the cost of security.
That course of action was completely unnecessary, as were those deaths. The Borg placed very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that belief was incorrect. Starfleet has always championed the course of action which results in the fewest casualties. You are a Starfleet officer. I suggest you evaluate your decisions more closely if you wish to remain so.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit. Let me do the talking. Verification code 109947.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes. My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She had...
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here. Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
There are 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected.
Gaul's planning something big. This must be the start. More ships are just more reasons not to get caught.
We're putting a great deal of trust in you, Commander.
I am after one goal, the liberation of my people from these monsters. I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all. It is time for someone with a stronger resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned. More ships and system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now. Leaving would only make us look suspicious. I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo-emitters.
Airsoft mystery boxes. These ones are boneyard mystery boxes, and that means they are filled to the brim with defective, damaged, returned, or even discontinued airsoft guns. Each one of the boxes has 2 to 5 airsoft guns, and if we get lucky, an MSRP over $400 per box. And that means we'll have potential of getting $2,000 of airsoft guns in today's video. Let's jump straight in.
So for these 5 boxes, they all are the same price, but they actually are different weights. So we're going to start with the actual lightest box, and then throughout the video work our way up to the heaviest box. I've never ordered these type of boxes before, so I'm actually really excited and curious to see what we're gonna get. I was reading all the reviews about these, and people either got fully working airsoft guns with like a piece missing, or the airsoft gun needed a few parts and they needed to replace those for it to work. So we'll actually go ahead and see how lucky we get. And the first thing we got, it looks like a SEMA shotgun. Okay, let's go ahead and take it out and see what it looks like. And like I mentioned before, each one of these boxes have 2 to 5 airsoft guns in it, and it looks like the first one has 5 different airsoft guns. Alrighty, so what is wrong with this guy? So this is a spring airsoft gun to my knowledge. So far, externally does not look broken. It does look like it comes with a shell, which is very important. And of course, the speed loader. All right, let's rack it back and see if this guy actually works. Oh, maybe not. Nope. As you can see, when you rack it back, there's no tension on the actual spring in there, so it is completely broken.
Before we move on to the next airsoft gun, the official name of this guy is the SEMA Sport M3 shotgun, and its retail was $93. But due to them not selling additional springs to replace the broken one, I think this guy is pretty much worthless.
Alright, so next up in the box we have some sort of WeTech product. I'm guessing it's a pistol because of the size of the box. Professional training equipment. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Got the owner's manual right there. Ooh, looks like this guy's just in a little baggie. Out of the box, it does look pretty normal, like nothing's too broken, but oh, well, that's the issue right there. It is completely missing an outer barrel, but as you can see, there is that little black inner barrel right there. It is sticking out. The magazine looks to be in completely good condition. It's holding gas like it's supposed to. So that's all good. So unless this guy does not actually cycle, then that means the only issue with this guy is it just missing the outer barrel. Let's go ahead and plug up the magazine and see if it'll cycle. All right. We did have some double shots in there, as you guys just saw, but overall it looks to be in decent condition. Let's go ahead and put some BBs up this guy, chronograph it, and do a little shooting test to see if it'll work. For each airsoft gun, we're going to go ahead and do a few test shots on the target just to see if it actually feeds, and then we'll go along to the chronograph test and a more sophisticated shooting test. All right, here we go. Whoa. The BBs are curving so bad to the left. That's crazy. All right, let's see how this chronograph test does. All right, 335.8 FPS with 1.05 joules. All right, not too shabby for the RPS department. We're getting 20.1 rounds per second. Ooh. Damn, so it goes like maybe 4 or 5 shots in like a burst and then just kind of locks up. Oh, there we go. That's not normal. Yeah, this thing is messed up.
Indeed it is. This pistol is the WeTech Galaxy with an original MSRP of $140. If you haven't already caught on, throughout the video we're going to total the amount of stuff we got minus the cost to fix it, so at the end we'll know the grand total of what we got. I'm guessing for this guy it might need a new hop-up set, which is $28, and possibly a new nozzle, which is $38. And then I couldn't even find an outer barrel cap, but I would guess that's maybe around 10, so total damage of $76, making this guy worth about $64.
I don't even know why, but these are like even more fun than a standard mystery box video because not only do you not know what you're gonna get, but you also don't know what's gonna be wrong with it. So this one is from KWA and it's licensed by H&K. Not sure what that means. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what we got. Ooh, look at this guy. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy out and see what's the issue. As you can see, it has a really cool little compensator actually on the top right there. Other than that, the externals don't look perfect. It does have some scratches and wear on it, but nothing too bad. Looks like the match version also comes with this really cool little end piece to extend the pistol grip and make it a little bit easier and faster to load up your pistol mags as well. I'm not really sure what's up with that trigger as well. It has like a little pin sticking out, but it looks to be, maybe it's like adjustable or something. Seems to be okay. The hammer's going back and forth. All right, we might be off to a good start here. Oh no, it doesn't come with a magazine. Oh no. Alrighty, good thing your boy's got lots of airsoft guns. I actually happen to have a super old mag that'll actually work with this guy. So let's go ahead and give it a try. A few test shots. Hey!
If we're finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
364. And the official reading is 352.8 FPS with 1.16 joules.
This guy is the USP match, and it had original cost of $179, and it seems to be working pretty well. The only thing was a missing magazine, and the cost of replacing one of those is pretty expensive at $45. So we got a total of $134 from this pistol.
Alright, next up we have a blank cardboard box with some numbers right there. There is absolutely no writing. Oh, some inside, but absolutely no writing on the outside. Let's go ahead and open up and see what we got. Ooh, I really like these ones. Hopefully this thing works. This is the ProForce Sig Air M18 gas full-back airsoft pistol. Alright, so it does come with the magazine unlike the last one. That is a good start off the bat. Here's the actual MSRP of it right there. Externally, obviously it's a little dusty. Nothing crazy, no crazy scratches or anything like that. Wait a minute. Okay, on the box, this guy says it's the M18, but on the top of the slide, it has a M17 logo. So this must be an M17, but they just went ahead and used the M18 box. That's actually really interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this guy cycles properly. Okay, sick. Alright, this guy actually might be fully working. Let's go ahead and put this guy to the real test, put some BBs in this guy and see if it'll cycle BBs and throw out the chronograph and shooting test, see if we can find any other little issues. Or we might have lucked out.
I say no. We will stand strong, united.
Alright, test shot.
We are Vadwa,
hey,
and we will conquer our enemies.
It's feeding, that's good. Let's do the FPS.
I'll stand with you.
Right, the official reading is 311.3 FPS with 0.9 joules.
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause.
The ProForce Sig M17 cost $149.95.
And traitors, unworthy to be called
seems to be working as it should, but the hop-up had some issues, so either I'm dumb and don't know how to adjust it, or the hop-up was broken. But just in case, a hop-up replacement is $30, making this M17 worth about $120.
Alrighty, the last thing in that first box, it looks like we have again a ProForce product. This is the P226 MK25 gas blowback pistol. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see if it's broken or not. Alright, off to a good start. It looks to be in good condition. Alright, the slide is going back like normal. And let's see if the trigger makes the hammer go up. Alright, so seems to be okay. The trigger is actually really light, so that scares me a little bit. There's an issue internally with this guy, but so far, it is making the hammer do its normal thing, so it should work. Oh no, does it not come with magazine? Oh, it does come with magazine. Let's go. It does have a little bit of a couple scratches on the magazine, but that's not too bad. All right, it's holding gas as normal. Let's see if this guy will work. Okay. Sick, looks to be all good. So the trigger is actually making the hammer go up like it's supposed to, so it actually is functioning at least so far, but it looks like the trigger is getting like stuck backwards. Okay, so there might be the issue. The trigger is definitely not supposed to do that. And when you pull it back, it does make the hammer go up, so it does work, but the trigger is definitely not supposed to get stuck in the backward position. And definitely not supposed to do that. But hopefully at least it doesn't actually hinder the performance of this guy. So let's go ahead and load with some BBs and test it out.
Get out!
All right, 2 test shots. Hey! It's actually feeding, that's good. Now let's test the FPS. Nice, all right. 300.5 FPS with 0.84 joules. Oh, that shot.
I need to rally my people, the ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship. We need to confirm the transmission made it to the array. Incoming hostiles. Handle them! Transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vaudwall will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
Gaul and his allies are still in control, but they're losing their grip on the reins. You planted a seed of revolution. Let's hope it reaches full bloom soon. There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Our alliance is going to need more help if we want to succeed against the Vaudwar. We'll need to make pacts with other species in the Quadrant. And not everyone is going to see this our way. That's where you come in. Go out there and show them the value of cooperation.
Teray have reported a high incidence of raiders and piracy here. Their vessels are under vault protection. Any acts of aggression toward them will be dealt with harshly. Good. Be advised that there are Teray fighters inbound for trade relations with the hierarchy. Our escort vessels will be matching your position soon. Interference with Teray commerce will not be tolerated.
I see our escort has arrived. And you as well.
This is outrageous. Teray are thieves. They stole supplies that were supposed to be ours. Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. Turn the supplies over to me, immediately, or I will have no choice but to open fire.
That completes our run. We'll wait for our trade contact here.
Much obliged for the escort. Little help here? It's not too much trouble, of course. Excellent. We've completed our transport. I'm afraid it's time for the next step. You should know, we've got a secondary contract here, and you're about to be a big part of it. Well, until our new business partners blow you to pieces.
Inbound to the trade facility. Ready to intercept.
Office warned us against dealing with the Hazari. We needed that warning. Without their shipment, our profit margin here is almost non-existent. Time to step away while we can. We no longer require your services. Rest assured, you will be compensated for your efforts here.